If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Alright, so our daily's over and we're going to do a couple of two-mans. This is our first one. We've won the dice roll, so we're going to play first. This hand has no lands, so we're going to mulligan. And this hand has a couple of lands, a couple of one-drops, so we're going to keep it. Let's see what our opponent does with their 7. Keeps, so we're not going to mulligan. Just going to play Mana Confluence and play, I guess, a Tormented Hero. Just want to try, like, if possible, you don't play this one first if you have a choice, just because if you have, like, say we go 2-drop into Mojus Marauders, then we draw a 4th land, we can bestow this. It's not that likely of happening, but it's definitely worth it to play that hero first. And even before, I like to play Cackler first, because it has 2 toughness. And that way, like, it won't get chump blocked by a Elvish Mystic or something like that in turn 1. So our opponent's Thoughtseize us off of an Overgrown Tomb, so I presume it's a Black-Green Devotion deck, which is gaining some popularity recently. So he might take Dreadbore here, he might take Gnarled Scarhide. I think this card's not that good against him, so I probably won't take this. Our opponent is thinking, probably just writing down their hand too. It's always the best thing to do when you get to see their opponent's hand. Takes the Scarhide, okay. Alright, drew Temple of Malice. That might be okay. Like, obviously it's bad against removal, but like if he has like Doomblade or something, could be good. It could be good for like last couple points of damage. Cause next turn go Mojus Marauders, attack for 4. I'm actually gonna keep that. I feel like that might be able to get some damage through at the very end. Our opponent's already at 14 on turn 2 though, that's nice. Forest, so he's definitely not just a normal mono black devotion. So we're gonna play the Marauders. Attack for 4. So we do have Abrupt Decay. So some kind of black green, maybe it's the Constellation deck, but they usually don't have Abrupt Decay main deck right now. Brian Bronduin played at the last Open, did pretty well with it. This is going to be Courser. Hero's Downfall, just all the removal. So it's definitely wrong to keep that madcap skills. We would have drawn land last turn. So that's where they main phased it. Nah, maybe not. Oh, okay, it's Jund. Jund monsters, it looks like. Oh, they don't play Thoughtseize. So, some kind of Jund deck. I don't know. Let's see what our opponent did with the top card. Put on bottom. Underworld Connections. Okay, so mono black, red, green. Well, we're going to find out right now what's going on. Okay, Thoughtseize double temple. So that doesn't tell me too much. So it's kind of a new deck I haven't seen before. You're probably going to use connections here. Scavenge is a good draw. Let's see what it does with this temple. It's on bottom. So we can gain 2 life, go up to 12. But we're going to just madcap skills this guy up. I'm actually not going to kill this yet. He can gain like 2-3 life off of it. But he can't actually block here. And we have him dead in 2 turns. So, actually 3 turns. We're just going to play Cackler instead of the Dreadbore. And maybe Dreadbore next turn. We'll say go. So he's probably going to eat 2 things. He might draw a card. Because all he has is a Thoughtseize and a Temple in his hand. So he did draw a card. Stays at 4. Goes to 3. So assume this is kind of like just some Jund, not monsters, just Jund mid-rangey. So he still can gain 2 life, so he's at theoretical 5. We found an answer to the life-bane zombie. We're kind of a tough spot. We're going to dread bore the ooze, I think, no matter what, and then attack with a cackler, so he's at 3 if he kills the life-bane zombie. He's obviously dead if that survives. Let's see what he does. So Madcap's skills is sweet, but there's just so much removal going on in standard right now. It's like if mono blue was more popular, I'd see playing that and being happy with it. But there's so much removal. Every deck plays lots of answers to things, and it just doesn't seem good enough right now. This deck, the person who did pilot into a top 16 finish. They were 1 win away from top 8, so they definitely had success that weekend. I'm not having so much success tonight, but it happens. Our opponent is thinking. So our opponent did have an answer with a Vraska. So he can't eat anything. So if we like a Mojus Mirage will kill him, another Madcap skills will kill him. So we're definitely just gonna kill Dreadbore this and attack for 2. Or not. Okay. Oh, he knows about the Dreadbore. I guess we have to kill this anyways, because he can't gain more life. We're gonna attack him, put him to 1. He can't connections, and say go. So we drew a Bloodcur for that turn, which is kind of the theme of tonight, just drawing lots of lands. Vraska +1, played a Temple. That's the last card we knew about. Put it on bottom. Attack for 2. Our opponent, yeah, looks like he has a removal spell, Abrupt Decay. So we drew a Tormented here. We can save it for a Bestow creature and try to get him the 1 damage that way. He does have a Thought, so I guess he can't cast Thoughtseize. And if we just play, he can just trade with his Vraska. I don't think that's worth it. We're actually going to try to save it. Let's see if we can target it. We do have 5 lands, so we have 7 Bestow creatures in the main deck that can target it. Okay, that's good enough. So we drew a Dreadbore, and we're going to Dreadbore our Tormented Hero. It's not pretty, but we won. Oh, he decided to go out the Underworld Connections way on his own terms. So sideboarding, I think we don't want Madcap skills because it's just going to get 2 for 1 so easily. We want all these Thoughtseizes. Could bring in Ultimate Prices. I assume he has like Pelucrinoses and Stormbreath Dragons. He could not. He could have Desecration Demons. I don't want to sideboard out too many creatures. Like, we just don't draw creatures. Maybe we can sideboard out a land. Put in Ultimate Price. See how that works out. We do, and we mulligan so much, and then just like see 0 land hands, and then just draw land. So I don't know how do I feel about these draws tonight. Just not what I think you'd see on an average play with this deck, but I could be wrong. So this hand's pretty sweet. We got a 1-drop and a 2-drop. Oh, we don't have a second untapped land, but we're definitely not going to mulligan. And we're just going to play the 1-drop first and hope we draw an untapped land by the time we want to play Spike Jesters. Our opponent leads with the Temple of Malady and kept the card on top, and we did. It's a mana confluence, so we're going to take some damage this game. But at least we have an aggressive start. So let's see if he just goes to kill us now. Devour Flesh. He does. I mean, Devour Flesh is going to get that guy anyway, so it didn't matter too much when he did that. So attack for 3 puts our opponent to 17. And we gain 2 life, so we're back to 19. Lightning Strike, so we're just playing another Spike Jester. And attack for 6. Hopefully he doesn't have a Guard Charm, that'd be pretty terrible. It doesn't look like he has it. No Devour Flesh. Play our Temple, put that on the bottom. And attack for 3 again, so he's at 14. Another temple. I assume he doesn't have a 3-drop, or else he would have used a blood crypt. He might just have more spot removal. Let's see what he did. Puts it on bottom. We drew our 4th land, despite bottoming a land. We're going to play Lifebane, going down to 16. For using his mana confluxes, we were lucky. His removal's been Devoured Flesh, so we've gained our life back. Rakdos return against us. Okay, so his Vraska Swamp double Rakdos return. I'm not going to play my land, just because now I know he has double Rakdos return. He could do it next turn for 3, and we get to keep something. And he probably doesn't have the luxury of doing that. I mean, he could. I don't know why you would keep Rakdos return or bring it in against me. Vraska, okay. So we're going to Lifebane him again. Thoughtseize, double Rakdos return. I guess it's worth killing Vraska. This could put him to 8. He can't kill anything next turn. He'll Rakdos return me. If he draws a land, like so, I guess we go for him, because if he it doesn't draw a land, he Rakdos return me. I keep Lightning Strike. I attack him for 6, strike him. If this route, he still goes to 2. If he does draw a land, I think this is worth it. So plus Vraska. Thoughtseize. Okay, that's good. So you're probably going to take this, or... yeah. So unless he drew a land... So if he drew a land, he's still dead. So we're actually going to pay 2 life for this, play a Rakdos Cackler, and then we can give it haste with our Marauders. Hopefully he doesn't have Golgari Charm. That'd be the worst case scenario. Well, at least we got our hand up there. Oh! Or he just conceded, which is good too. So that match went pretty well. We had good curves and good draws, and we won. Alright, I'll bring you one more match in 2 mans, and we'll see how that goes.